Good evening. So we are probably one of the new companies, but our main thing is bringing talent into all these companies, existing and new, in the South Yorkshire area. So this really is someone else's project. We're going backwards. That's brilliant from a technical training company. This really is someone else's project. I've just been nominated as the face for radio for this event. It's been developed by Alyzande and Bradley. Now, Alyzande is one of our learning mentors. She does all the support for our students as they come through the boot camp and start learning the different topics. Bradley is really interesting. If you're looking for a front-end developer, he is available right now. So that's my sales pitch out the way. And he's been one of the lead developers on this part of the project. He's supported Alyzande in her idea to develop this. So, Warm and Safe came about as an idea in one of our monthly company meetings. We have a little slot to try and get some ideas about what we can do. The intention really was things we could do to do more courses and maybe make some more money. This one was a slightly off-the-wall idea, but we thought it was really interesting and useful for the region, so we thought we'd go with it and see where we went to. So Alyzande has experienced the worry of not being able to heat her house or worrying about not being able to heat her house and how much it might cost. And obviously you've probably been around and seen what's happening in the news this year and how much energy prices are increasing. So we have a number of organisations around the region that are doing things about this, and they are operating things that people are calling WarmBanks, welcome in places, heat drop-ins. And we have a number of different names for this, but essentially the thing that links them is somewhere you can go where it will be heated and you will be welcome to arrive. The challenge is, how do you find out about these things? And everyone has come up with lots of different bits and pieces about this. So the council has some on their website, the church have some on their diocese website, Barnsley Council have some on their website, Lancashire Council have some on their website. So the idea of this app was to try and bring all of those information points together so that you could go to one place and find out where any of these things were from whatever kind of source. So all they've done is come up with a really simple interface to get at this. It has been marketed in the press as a phone app. It's not, it's a web app, so it's accessible from wherever you go. So you can have a laptop or whatever. You don't need a smartphone, which we thought was quite important, particularly being as this was for people who were worried about the cost of living. So a smartphone might not be the kind of highest financial priority. So it's actually, although it's not quite as exciting and glamorous, it is a website that you can access from anywhere, like your local library that happens to also be a WarmBank. What it does is very clearly indicate where these things are. So you can see where one is near you. And you can see there are different colors indicating the types of different locations. So you can see very easily whereabouts you'd find it. And then we have a little bit more information. The important thing about is when it is open, so you know when you can go there. And then we've got a number of icons indicating the sort of things that you might find there, whether there's Wi-Fi or food, if there's disabled toilets, or if there are some activities that you might be able to do. And then some information about where this data has come from. So a lot of the sites that we're allowing submission of a warm place, you can just add your own. And when we're looking at some of the data, we found some very interesting places where you might be able to go, but they were either charging or I think Weight Watchers were listed in several places, so you were welcome, but I guess you're going to have to promise to eat less, I don't know. I thought it was an anti-warm bank, because surely fat keeps you warm, so it was a bit of an odd idea. So we're trying to indicate who's told us that it's a good place to go to as well, so you can see where that's come from. And the important thing here really is looking at those people who did the project and giving them the credit for what's happened. So there appears to be some weird formatting that's dropped the end of all those Twitter links off, so we'll have to change that for the slides. I think the Twitter links have dropped down a page, but definitely if you want a developer, talk to Bradley. He's done a brilliant job with setting all this up.